Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to solve a real business problem using SQL, exactly the way it's asked in senior level interviews and leadership meetings. Today, we are not solving a random SQL questions, we are solving real interview problems that actually comes up in data analytics roles. Let's get started. We will use simple orders table where we have order ID, order date, product ID, quantity, list price, discount, amount is a column, and we have 6 questions here. Let's solve one by one. Our first question: management wants to track daily net revenue and compare performance over time. Write a SQL query to calculate daily revenue. Let's get started. Daily revenue trend. So this looks simple and easy, but this is where most mistakes happen. Correct? So wherever you see, remember this formula: net revenue equal to quantity into list underscore list price minus discount amount. This is a net revenue formula, a classic example for any net revenue formula. Okay. Now, before writing any SQL query, let's just first understand the question. We need to find out daily revenue trend using the net revenue, right? So, as an analyst, our first job is to define revenue correctly. We should not multiply the total quantity by price. We must calculate revenue per row first, then aggregate. Why? Because the price and discount is different for each order. Okay, let's get started. Select order date from orders. Okay, now we need to sum of order. We need to sum of quantity into list underscore price minus discount underscore amount. We need to put this into whole bracket and as daily revenue from orders. This whole daily revenue from orders group by order date, order by order date, which will give us the daily revenue. Alright, if you see here on 2024 first 12th January, we have 600 as daily revenue, and January 20 we have 540, and February 3rd we have 630, and February 7th 820. This is what the question the interviewer asked. Okay, now let's start a second question. Our second question is: find the top 3 products per month based on net revenue. Top 3 products per month, which means each month. Okay. So first, before writing a word, we need to understand which are the top 3 revenue generating products every month. Here, you can clearly understand this is not just an aggregation. We need monthly grouping and revenue calculation as before, and rank. Okay, so this is where window function comes in. Right, let let's write a query here. So first select from orders. Okay, first of all we need monthly grouping, right? So we need month, but here we have only date format. First, for that we need to convert a date format into month. Order date. How we can do that? We have a skill inbuilt formula, which is percentage y dash percentage m as month. Okay, this will give us month column, and we have product ID, and then next we need revenue, right? Revenue same again, same formula. Sum of quantity into list underscore price minus discount amount as revenue. So we need to put this into whole bracket, right? Same as above. From orders, here we need to group by a month, but we do not have a month column, so we use the same formula again. Same date format, order date, percentage y dash percentage m close, then product type. Okay, let's run and see what we get here. Now we have a month. As we can see here, we have month column, product ID, and revenue. But our question is to get top 3 products per month, correct? So to get top 3 products per month, we need to add this into a CTE and name it as monthly revenue. Then now, now we need to write select. Now we have month, correct, and product ID and revenue. Okay, now we need to rank this revenue in a way that we could get first and second and third and so on. So rank over partition by month ordered by revenue descending order as R and K from the above city, which is monthly revenue. Okay, let's run and see what we get here. So now we have a month, product ID, revenue, and rank as well. So now here we need to get top 3 products per month, which in each month. So to get each month, we have to add a subquery here. Select star from open bracket. Here we need to close the bracket. Ranked. I just name the subquery where and k is less than or equal to 3. So this will do the magic. Now here we get, let's say if you see here, in 2024 January we have second place at 540, and again first third place at 360, and second February we have 850 as in first place, P102 product in second place, and P103 product in third place, and again in February, in March, P102 in first place, P103 in first place, and P101 is in third place. So this is how we can get top 3 products per month. This question is also used to find second highest employee in the salary table or third highest employee in the salary table, and so on and so forth. Right, now let's jump into our third question. So our third question is, identify orders where discount percentage exceeds 30% of gross order value. Okay, this is a discount views detection. As we can see in here, we just need to find out, are we giving too much discounts on any orders? Right, this is the concern, because we think about a business perspective. If you are the owner of the product, you want to sell the product, but at the same time you can't give much discount, because when you give a highest discount, then you will not get much profits. So you want to find whatever the products that cross more than 30% discount. Here we need to think in a percentage, not absolute values, right? Let's write a query to find out the products which having a more than 30% or 20% or 10% discount, right? Let's write, select product ID, order date, quantity into this price as gross value, discount amount. Then now we can see here, now we have this three. We have product ID, order date, gross value, and discount. If you seen here P101 on 2024 January 12, 300, we haven't given any discount, which means that is great. But if you see in P103, uh, gross value is 300 here, but we have given 30 discount. Alright, let's see. Let's continue. Okay, we need discount amount divided by null quantity into this price, comma 0. Okay, as discount percentage. Okay, now let's run and see what we get here. No, yeah, this is a discount percent, but here we see 0 0.1000 and 0 0.100 and 0.1000. There's a lot of decimals over here. Let's just round it. Okay, next round into 100, comma 2, close the bracket. Now if you see, we can clearly see a discount percentage as well. Okay. Now if you see for this 300, as we just spoke about 2024 first month and second 12, there is no discount at all. And for this for 20, we have given 10% discount. And for this one, we have given 4.55. And we have this one, we have 2.33. Now let's see where we have given the discount of more than or equal to 10%. Okay. Where discount amount divided by null if quantity into list price comma 0 is greater than or equal to 0.10, greater than or equal to 10%. Now we can see all the products where we have given 10% or more discount. You see, we have given these products, which means that we have, this is the highest discount that we given. So this is the product P102, 103, 102, 103, 103. We have mostly given an first month and the 11th month. First month 828 for P02 and the 11th month. Okay. If you notice, we have used null if. In production data, zero quantity happens. So we must code. So we must code as senior analyst and always code defensively. Okay. Now let's start a fourth question, which is calculate each product percentage contribution to total revenue. Okay. Let's start. Product revenue contribution. First understand the question here. Okay. So the question is product revenue contribution. In every company, they might have thousands of products, but which products actually drive our revenue? If you clearly observe, even though we have thousands, lakhs of products, there is a few products, let's say hundreds or tens of products, which will give the uh, highest revenue. Okay, this is a percentage contribution, not just totals. Okay, we calculate product revenue divided by total revenue. Let's start. Select from orders where we have product ID and sum of product revenue is nothing but a net revenue. Remember formula, quantity into list price minus discount amount. Quantity into list price minus discount amount as product revenue. Group by product ID, and let's see the product revenue first. We have product ID, product revenue. For each product, we have a total product revenue. For PV101, overall we have 6,310, P102 7280, P102 6340, and P104 we have 3955. Okay. So next we have to add entire this one, sum of this divided by again sum of this. This is a sum of sum. Okay, sum over sum over 200. Okay, as total revenue. Okay, now let's run and see what it will give us. So it will give us a total revenue of 26.4130 and 26.454 and 16. Okay, so let's round it to to have a clear picture of it. Round, comma 2, close. P102 is a 7280 total, and this is the highest product which got as revenue. And you can see simultaneously 26.54 P103 and P101 is at 26.42 and so on. Now let's jump into our fifth question. Identify products that were ordered on at least 3 different days. Right? This is a tricky question. Okay. Repeat demand products. Now this is a repeat demand products. We want to identify which products got repeat orders. Okay. Let's say as an example, assume we have a product A, B and C, but product A might have higher demand than product B and C. To find which products were ordered repeatedly over time, let's write a query. This is very easy, it's not complicated. Okay, select from orders, product ID, count of distinct order date as active days from orders, group by product ID having count distinct order date at least greater than or 2. What we are saying here, short query. So we are checking at least a product ID, at least a product on each day. At least this product got 2 days orders or not, or 2 days or more. Okay, let's try it and see. P101, P102, P103 and P104 has active of 11, 14, 12, 12 and 11 days throughout the year. Okay, but if you see highest orders, P101 has the highest active days, which means that this P101 is ordered on repeated days, which means this is the demand in product. Now let's write our last question. Create a running total of revenue by date to analyze growth trend. This looks complex. Cumulative revenue trend. We already know revenue formula, right? Net revenue equal to quantity into list price minus discount amount. Here we need to calculate revenue grows over time. Okay. Here this requires two steps. One, daily aggregation. Two, to running total. Okay. Let's write a query. Select from our orders table order date, and we know sum of quantity into less price minus discount underscore amount as revenue from orders group by order date, which will give us the daily aggregation. Correct? You see, if you see here, we have daily order date revenue also. We have daily aggregation on each date and revenue. We have to add this into a CTE with daily underscore revenue as, then again now we need to call, now we need to calculate running total. Select order date revenue sum revenue over order date, sorry, over orders by order date as cumulative revenue from daily revenue table, daily revenue CD. Okay, this will satisfy this. Now we have a clear order date, daily revenue, and the cumulative revenue. We can also, if you want, we can have order by order date to arrange in a descending value. Okay, we have 1, 12, 16, 40. This is the revenue value and this is the cumulative value. Okay, we have completed all 6 questions. If you notice, none of these questions are about complex SQL. They are about thinking clearly, defining metrics correctly, and writing safe and reliable queries. If this helped you, like the video, subscribe, and comment part 2 if you want advanced case studies. Thanks for watching. We'll be sharing practical data analytics and interview focused content regularly. Like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you don't miss upcoming videos. See you in the next one.